So, back to this. Yeah, carrying on with the game. Don't really have a ton to say. I mean, we're at a pretty big part. Gotta let it play out every time. We're at a pretty massive fucking part. Holy shit, it's loud as fuck. And the last part might have been the biggest part of the entire series. We came across a literal choice that the game gave us, right? Essentially, do we give up the time stone, right, and save, essentially forego going back to our universe, right? And directly going against what Madam X was saying for Malia to shake the hand of Melanie, or do we say fuck everyone else and essentially keep the time stone? Well, so what's funny is we chose the third option, it was just do nothing. I was originally gonna say fuck everyone else, and then we learned in reality that the time stone itself was fake, right? You know, so it might have not genuinely not mattered, but I feel like the game wouldn't have given us that choice if it didn't matter, like a literal choice on a screen. And I think we chose the right option, essentially calling Melanie on her bluff, saying that she can't afford to lose the island, that she would never blow up, right? And essentially she's just testing to see what we would do. And if it's not what she wants, she'll just reverse time, right? And yeah, as it turned out, the time stone was a fake. So what it comes down to is now, again, now we ended up, she blew the place up. Both myself and Malia survived, and we're teaming up with Madam X. And a bit backstory, Madam X too, apparently she lost her mother like we did, but obviously, you know, she kind of dissed on us, saying the mother sacrificed herself for nothing. It's like, alright, you know, yeah, it says the person who killed us. But we are, I guess, what are we, the Interceptor? I don't even know. We're just someone of importance, right, that she needs alive. Not just to get back to her universe, but with regarding whatever plan Team Zen has in store, whatever goal they're trying to attain, because we don't know still, right? So, yeah, defy. So now we need to get to, oh, and that's, wait, what the fuck? Okay, that just had me confused. Hey, the Mimikyu's right, the Mimikyu's just chilling. Oh, shit. Mimikyu's, and yeah, she's fighting with, yeah, Madam, and how Melanie has Evatol, because that's Madam X's, you know, specialty, right? So, yeah, and how does, what happened to Matt? So did Melanie just steal it from Madam X? Like, because that was always hers. That was the one she killed, you know, or she killed her mother with, right? Damn, are we actually fighting Melanie? Bruh, fucking brat. And also unknown, literal title, Little Demon. This is the same background we fought Madam X on. So, is Melanie like Malia? Tapslot Kitty Tropolis. Alright. I think we use the play rough on this because I think it gains dark typing. Yep. Calm. We survived that. That's actually so clutch. Yeah, and that kills us. Guess just to not might Ina. I was gonna say, that looks like a fairy type, so we're gonna... Damn, I was not expecting to one-shot that, I'm gonna be honest. We don't really have a strong typing against fairy. Weak armor. I didn't even realize it was raining. Is that... I was gonna say it just happened to have... Well, and does she have the ability to turn back time like we think? Yeah, and that's why freaking Madam X, you know, took it. And also, and of course, the Mimikyu coming. But I was gonna say, where's Madam X's Evital in all this? I guess there's only one Evital per universe. What is fucking happening right now? Hello? Are we getting the time the time stone? What is fucking happening? So are we going back to our reality? Is that what this is implying? Oh no, it's just turning back the Crimson Sea. So we're still in this reality as of now. We've undid the effects of all the corruption. Damn, I was gonna say, freaking did Melanie just straight up die? What the fuck? I was gonna say, you know, she got a whole new outfit too, you know. Damn, what the fuck? She's like, Madam X is like, damn, I hate things going well. Where the fuck? I was gonna say, where did all these people come from? Damn, what the fuck? We just let that happen, you know. Well, you say that as if we're still not gonna have to, unfortunately, destroy your universe to make it back to our own. Oh yeah, shit, Tesla's fine now. What the fuck? Yeah, the time diamond. Damn, Madam X, like, I can sense it, you know? Oh, shit. Shut the fuck up, Valerie. Damn, what the fuck? Where's the exit, you know? It was fun. It was fun, you know? Damn, what the fuck? Nobody untie Valerie. Armor Woman? Gundam X? Why is Valerie still here? Yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean, you know. Damn, what the fuck? Madam X has some, like, it says as if she's not, like, wearing a suit of armor. You know. Alright, now we can have real discussions. And also, can you even explain why we're not supposed to, or at least Malia's not supposed to come in contact with Melanie? Yeah, you know, the Interceptor. Like, I was gonna say, frickin', you know, just saying random bullshit. That makes no fucking sense. You're just saying some bullshit. Oh, yeah, the Mimikyu, you know. Yeah, we can walk and talk. Walk and talk. Damn, I was gonna say, we better be able to add that Mimikyu to our party. Yeah, two. I was gonna say, you know, yeah, and I mean, Malia and Melanie, come on, man. They're, close, you know, close enough, right? Yeah, so this is literal fucking JoJo's rules. We're literally following fucking JoJo's rules here, you know. Yeah, it's like, you know, God, who could have fucking known, you know? Well, I mean, well, clearly this version of you has no qualms against that, so. I'm wondering what the Madam X of this reality is. Yeah, and there's the actual fucking time diamond. Yeah, makes sense. Madam X was probably spamming that shit. We know she used it at least once for us. She was probably spamming that shit, and that's why it broke. Damn, it's not instant. I was gonna say, what the fuck? Yeah, and it's like, yeah, no shit. Yeah, the truce over, and then back to fighting, you know. Damn, and now we're heading back to our reality where we're enemies, you know. Nice little side quest. All fucking side quest of Doom. I swear, ultimate fucking side quest. Yeah, you know, and then Godspeed to, unfortunately, your reality. Hey, you know, freaking Mosley not understanding the implications, you know. 3 is a good, well, it's not a fucking even number, you know. Who's, bruh? How'd she even fucking get here? Veronica, Vasil, Venom, you know, so the Venom of this reality, you know, damn, and now we're back to our own, interesting, you know. Goddamn, Malia tweaking. Oh shit, that's actually dies, you know. Yeah, not fucking living in a dog shit world. Yeah, we have to prevent our past selves. Are we gonna have to fight ourselves? I mean, to be fair, we have the same damn team, but higher level. Seemingly, I think that's the implication, is we're gonna have to fight our, So, who do we speak to? Vivian? But yeah, essentially we, where's, Sella's house? Anyway, and now we're back to being... So I guess Madam X is after whatever power Malia has, and that's why Malia was always... dude, this guy's still fucking sleeping through all this. And that's why Malia was... they're actually, you know, Team Zen's #1 target. Seemingly for that power, right? So... I guess it's Vivian's house that, you know, we need to go to. That's gonna be weird, encountering our past self. That is funny as fuck, though. Nice little side quest. Yeah, so if we just beat them, you know... I wonder what... I feel like, because if we go down here... let me see what happens if we go down here. Damn, you know, I was gonna say can't, and again, you know, it's interesting, because this is, present day, Alita, right? Damn, this is gonna be awkward. We're gonna show up and then, like, prevent ourselves from stopping Vivian from taking her own life. Yeah, this is good. All right, it's like, hey, you don't want to do. This is funny as fuck. It's like, hey, trust me, you don't want to go there. You don't want to, you know. Damn, what the fuck? What if we lose it? What if we lost to our past selves? Alright, we gotta troll. We gotta troll. We gotta troll. Oh, shit. We gotta troll. We gotta troll. Oh. We have to save Vivian, you know. Oh, that's, I was gonna say that funny as shit. Oh. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately. Damn, and we gotta be like, go ahead. Yeah, we're not here to stop you. Yeah, we've been to the future, you know, so now we're on the same page, you know. Yeah, and also, you know. Yeah, and Vivian's like, I told you so. Oh, shit. Damn, and Anju just showing up. Damn, and we avoid that fucking... Still, how did a unknown... Bruh. Who... This fucking Gardevoir. Still, and I said Madam X, you know, colored. But obviously not necessarily, since she just came from, the reality that, what we were in, you know. Damn, so now we're chasing down this fucking Gardevoir. So it's interesting because, so this, in her master was what, I forgot the dude's name, you know. Where did this Absol come from? Oh, this Aaron, you know. Yeah, and there's Alita. That's the fucking Mimikyu. Damn, the Vivian's like, hey, I still got that shit off. Damn. I guess you're still able to make it happen, you know. I guess we won't know until we get back to our present. What? Talia. Well, probably, you know, not, and again, you know... Wait, did you just say... Well, I mean, it's probably like... I mean, we won't know what happens until we go back to the future, right? Because we're still 50 years in the past. Oh shit, is now the only option to go to bed? Damn it, our freaking team is like... Damn, you know. Damn, what the fuck? The Mimikyu. Damn, leave it in the wild? Crazy work. And where are we supposed to go now? I guess back to, I wonder if we can still speak to, they're still absent. I think, where was the, actual portal, damn, and I was gonna say, did we ever go upstairs? Okay, you know, I guess it doesn't matter because she's, passed on now. But I guess we avoided that. But again, like I said, we won't know anything until we get back to the future, right? What did we just do? How? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, somehow us chopping down that created a new timeline. And again, it's because we know what Anju becomes. So, it is interesting that, so it is interesting, you know. Because maybe that's, whatever us, Vivian not fully getting the spell off is what leads to Anju becoming a present-day self. And again, funny enough, it's who they work for, but I guess Madam X is kind of a similar mentality while being more antagonistic. Damn, you talk your shit, queen. Oh, fuck. You know. Yeah, and this is the end. I was never even fucking part of this goddamn organization. You know, but I got roped into it. You know. Damn. What I was gonna say, what happened if we I'm curious. I low-key do want to do like a zero. I might actually replay through this game. And I might replay through this game with the intent of doing a zero oral run through where I just fucking shit talk everyone and get like the least amount of fucking so let's see if the present is the same. So we're in the Rose Theater, right? Let's see if the present is indeed the same. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a fucking machine back here. Is this... Are we actually fighting this guy, like, right now? It's like, goddamn. That's funny as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Talia. You know, and again, you know, interesting that now we know who Talia is, right? Damn, what the fuck? And that's Sella. It's like, oh, you know, I haven't been called by that name in years, you know. Damn, so, and this is where you fight him, you know. Yeah, and again, it's not weird because we're the female rendition of our character, despite how much we've been fucking swapping. I was gonna say, who just ran? So... and I guess we'll get our what? This is our 11th, 12th? I don't even know. Damn, what the fuck? They lied to us. That's... Can't trust... Hold on, was... I was gonna say, friggin' I was gonna say, you know, I got sharp eyes, you know. I wonder if Aaron went back in here. Nah. And then fucking that other... Alright, but... I mean, I'm pretty sure what we're supposed to be doing is just, Damn, now let's see what he wants to talk about. Am I getting my gym badge? Damn, we're up in the fucking heavens. Actually, literally just floating. Damn, so very clearly, you know, we're a very important part of everyone's or piece of... Actually, this would have been fucking fantastic to lead off with Talonflame. Oh my god, we got Tailwind up. That's actually horrible. We still outspeed it. That is actually kind of hilarious. Swanna? Yeah, send out Didine. Quad effective. Surf. Oricorco. Is it the, I'm gonna bank on it being the fucking, fire. I have no idea what typing this is. I guess it's just the Mono Fairy. Oh my god. And it's gonna outspeed us, unfortunately. Is it actually Mono Flying? Hold on, let me look at it. Oricoco. I want to know what, so, no, it's Ghost. It's part Ghost. Alright, so let's send in Might Nina. I have no idea what fucking... What if we just send out, if it's still part bug? Altaria. So I imagine it's just, it's not gonna, it's probably not gonna mega. Have we seen megas in this game at all? So it's probably just dragon, I was gonna say, I don't think we've seen megas in the game at all. I don't know why I didn't use Fell Stinger. So it does have flying type now, so... There we go. But we are a very important part or piece of everyone's kind of story, right? Or plan, you know. Damn, and we do have access to fly, you know. So we can't just fly everywhere, seemingly, which is nice, you know. And yeah, hating... yeah, and it's interesting. So that's why I'm like, I don't necessarily know. I don't think that Spacey and Tempia are necessarily on our sides, you know. I don't think they're necessarily the good guys here, right? Yeah, and Sella, you know. Damn, you know. Damn, Rip. I was gonna say, who was it? He didn't even finish his sentence. Damn, what the fuck? I was gonna say, kind of wild. Yeah, we're just, I was gonna say, we're just taking that shit for ourselves. Again, interesting. Yeah, but the game is progressing, right? It definitely is progressing, and I'm very curious how our next confrontation with Team Zen is going to look. I'm stupid, this just leads out here. So the upstairs is in, I'm an idiot, it's in here. Well, I'm going in with like a team that's like not healed at all, so we better not have to fight anyone. And she's in this room, right? Yeah, no, we're not touching that shit again. And witness Vivian's reincarnation into, again, you know, Talia. Damn, then who is? What the fuck? Keta. Damn, he cheated? Oh, shit. Then who? I was gonna say, who the fuck was that child, you know? Shit, so Aaliyah is literally just that fucking reincarnation. And I guess the breaking the curse is the curse of reincarnation, right? And then who would that masked killer be? I mean, all right, come on. Yeah, that shouldn't be a surprise. That's some crazy information to learn. Like, I was gonna say, what? Come on, man. That should like not have been a surprise at all. Like that, because that's some crazy fucking information, you know. But yeah, I guess then that'll let her live a normal fucking... I mean, is that really bad if you just reincarnate? Like, I feel like that's not like... I mean, again, it's crazy to learn. But I think that's not... Dude, I swear to fucking Christ. Amanda, dude, she's got to be Madam X. I promise you. Like, bro, what is Amanda even doing? Damn, what the fuck? So did she leave through the front or the back? Damn, is that Madam... I was gonna say, is that Madam X's sword? Damn, you know, I was gonna say, she's tweaking, you know. To be fair, that is, like, I don't know why they didn't expect her off, because that's some crazy fucking information to learn. A dimensional rift. Yeah, I was gonna say, frickin', we're pretty familiar with that, you know. Damn, what the fuck? Yeah, well, I need fucking to heal my goddamn... I was gonna say, I need to heal my goddamn team. Someone give me access to a, Wait, what? Am I dumb? Where was there a heal station? Am I actually stupid? Where the fuck was there a heal station? There was a heal station in this building. Am I actually just, like, legit blind? Well, regardless, we're gonna save it for the... Am I actually fucking stupid? We're gonna save it for the next part, honestly. Like... But yeah, holy shit. Was it up? I don't think it was upstairs. I don't know. At some point... There was a fucking heal station that got, like, I do not know where it went. I got, like, lost in this building or something. Was it in here? Okay, thank God. I was about to say, like, Jesus Christ. But regardless, we're saving that for the next part. Yeah, we're saving that for the next part, you know. But yeah, I guess, you know, so that is interesting, you know. Yeah, how this, but again, you know, in, I guess, the main part being that we are finally back to where we're supposed to be. But with that, don't really got anything else to say. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.